Hey, what's good guys? It's J-Mertz here, back at it again with another Super Mega Baseball 2 video. Here we're taking on Nemesis on the road. This team is 2 games under 500. They're going to try to finish out the season over 500 and get into the playoffs. We're going to try to stop them. So we the Moose, we're here at 39-3. We've been doing a great job hitting the ball and pitching as well. Rockman's been on a weak point, so I moved him down to the 4th spot in the rotation, so he's on the bottom end instead of, his normal number 2 slot. He has a 4 ERA, it's about 4.6 I believe. Decent whip, he's won 7 games for us, but still, he's been the weak link. So we're gonna see what he does here. We are on the road, Shaka Sports Turf, taking on Nemesis. We already played them at home, now it's their turn to take us on at their home turf. See what happens here. This is game number 43. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. Maybe comment. Let's talk about this game. I've had a lot of fun playing it. I want to know what you guys feel about Super Mega Baseball 2. On top of it, maybe subscribe. I got more stuff coming up. A lot more baseball clips and stuff like that. Just for you guys to enjoy. So here we go. First pitch. And we got Mark Harbormouth on the mound here. He starts inside for a ball, and then he, dips a slider outside corner for strike 1 to even the count. Up and away with the fastball, but it's off the plate, so it's 2-1, and the changeup inside to even the count. Now it's 2-2. Nacho Crisp is leading off. He fouls it off the other way foul, and he swings and misses for the first out of the ball game. It's the first strikeout for Mark Harbormouth. Here comes Perry Quaker. First pitch is at the hip and off the plate away for ball 1. That's a fastball, 91 miles per hour. Quaker fouls that off and evens the count to 1-1. That's up the middle and through. Or a 1-out single. Perry Quaker trying to get things going for the Moose. And that brings up Whip Dingers, the 3-hole hitter. Third baseman for the Moose. He's been red hot, and I believe is I think he's second in RBI, not only on the team but in all of the Super Mega Baseball League this season. You see why he's working the count. Now it's 3-1. Count's working in his favor right now. What happens here? He takes a slider inside for strike 2. Full count. And he pops it up. Gets under the fastball. This is going to land in the middle of the outfield. Who wants it? Center fielder Jackie Slam will take it for the second out. For the first. Quaker's not going anywhere. Here comes Hieronymus Jackson. He's red hot and he's juiced. He's absolutely jacked. He's trying to do some damage. Just waiting on his pitch right now. It's 2-0. Harbormouth has been working the count pretty much this whole inning and falling behind pretty much every hitter. And now he's even 2-2, and that's going to go to the gap left center. That's going to roll to the wall. Quaker's rounding third, but he'll stop there. So runners in scoring position with 2 outs. And that brings up Irene Fast. Just as hot as Jackson right now. Hoping to make something happen here with 2 outs in a clutch situation. She's doing a good job so far. Working the count to 3-0. What happens here? Green light maybe? Yep, that inning over. Looks like that's going to be popped up into the middle of the outfield again. A little deeper though. Jackie Slam will take it, and that'll end the inning. So 2 hits, but no runs. Both guys are stranded. Bottom of the first pitch swinging. Jackie Slam, and that's a ground ball to third for the first out of the inning. So Rockman off to a good start. The exact opposite as Harbormouth so far. 2 quick outs on 2 straight pitches. He's not falling behind anyone right now. Here we go. That's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. It's, going for the 2-seam inside. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 95 miles per hour. Here we go. Change up. 0-2. And that's a swing and a miss. Strike 3 on the change up. Down and in. Let's go to the second inning. Bubbles Garcia at the dish. And he'll take upstairs off the plate for ball 1. That's a strike. Right in on the corner. And that's another strike. 92 right on the block. What is he going to do here? 1-2. And that's base hit the other way by Bubbles Garcia. So it kicks off the second inning with a liner through the infield. Here comes Winston Draper. This whole lineup has been jacked. Can you believe it? That's going to even the count. That's change up down and off the plate. And he kind of chases there. That was off the plate. Now that is a double play ball. So 2 gone in the second. And here comes the catcher, the hot hitting catcher, Pedro Nixon. He'll take the changeup down the middle for a strike. And that's the second strike. An up and away slider. 0-2, fouls out the fastball off the plate. And he chases early on a changeup to end the second inning. So we got mashed taters at the dish. Swinging and missing at 97 down and off the plate. That's 0-1. Slider, and that goes right back through the box. So Tater's not waiting to fall behind, and he gets a single to lead off the second. Both teams in the hit column now, and that's another base hit up the middle. Runners on first and second. This has been the story for Rockman. A lot of guys on base having to work around jams and get out of tight innings, sometimes giving up big innings as well. And speaking of big innings, they got a big one going for the Nemesis right now. Swinging the drive, center field, and that's way gone for a 3-0 Nemesis lead. 485 feet on Altier, 7th home run of the season, and he's got 3 more RBI to make it 24 on the year for him. It's 3-0 Nemesis with no one out here in the second inning. Not a good start for the Moose, and as per usual with Rockman, just not a good start for him this season. Now he's falling behind 2-0. Not usual from him. He's been working ahead more often than not. 2-2, and that's a fastball in that's fouled off. He gets him down and away on the corner with 97 for his second strikeout. First out of the second. 99 on the black. 0-1. Change up down and in. Foul. Slider. 0-2, and a pop-up fly ball to left center. Bubbles Garcia calls for it. He's under it, and there's 2 out. There are 2 outs in the second inning. Slider down and in, strike 1, swing and a miss. Going for the 2-seam, and that'll end it. Going right back to Quaker. He'll do it himself. Let's go to the third. It's 3-0 Nemesis. So the Moose find themselves in a bit of a deficit. Let's see if I can pull him back in here. Count is even 1-1. Rockman, he's the pitcher, but he's patient. 1-2. And not patient enough. That's the high pitch. Gets on top of it, rolls over, right back to the catcher. 1 gone in the top of the third. Here comes Harbormouth, working ahead, 0-2 to Chris. Doesn't matter though. Base hit through the infield and into the outfield. That's a 1-out single for Chris. Here comes Perry Quaker with a man on. What is he going to do here? First pitch, takes the high pitch for a strike. Slider way off the plate in for ball 1, evens the count. That's another ball. Now it's 2-1. Quaker's got the advantage. And that's a strike just on the corner. 2-2, and a swing and miss. Up and away for the third strikeout for Harbormouth in this ball game. So I kind of moved the eagle down a little bit. I don't think I was really feeling it at the dish during this game. I think this is before the update. I had an issue with the pitch speed, so I wasn't really catching up to the ball. Doesn't matter there as Dingers lines out too short and ends the top of the third. And here comes Rockman. Starts off with a 1-pitch fly out to kick off the bottom of the third. Ito Moonshada at the plate. Third baseman, 2-hole hitter for the Nemesis. He's 0-for-1. Popped out in foul territory in his first at-bat. He's behind now, 1-2, and swings and misses on the slider. 2 gone in the bottom of the third. Here comes Shaka Sports, their best hitter. He's gonna line it in, a little ground ball to first. That'll end the bottom of the third. So after a big inning in the second, a clean 1-2-3 for Rockman. We're going to the top of the fourth. As we look at a 2-0 count from Hieronymus Jackson. That's up and in off the plate, ball 3. And that's in there for a strike, a little cutter. Here comes a 3-1. That's hit deep to right center. Swinging a drive. This one's good to go, and that's way gone. Hieronymus Jackson puts the Moose on the board with his 26th home run of the season. It's a 2-run deficit now. See if they can make more things happen here in the fourth. Irene Fast takes a ball. That's a changeup down off the plate. And that's a slider right on the outside corner for a strike. Harbormouth trying to work ahead again, but this time he misses. That's a slider in for ball 2. Fast helps him out with the pitch off the plate. Now it's 2-2, and he helps him out even more with the strikeout. And that ball's way off in the dirt. One gone here in the top of the fourth. Bubbles Garcia at the dish, and he takes a high pitch for a strike. Slider misses off the plate in for ball one, evens the count. Now it's 1-2. What happens here? High pitch, high changeup, ball two, evens the count again, and that's in. Almost hit him. Full count. 3-2, and he walks him. So there's a man on first with one out. Here comes Winston Draper trying to make things happen. He'll be patient as he was in his last at bat. Takes a strike. Takes a ball. 1-1 count. Already 69 pitches thrown by Harbormouth. As we see the 1-2. That's a swing and a drive to right center. This is going to bring the right fielder back to the track for the second out of the inning. He'll throw it all the way back to first to keep Garcia put. Here comes Nixon with 2 on. And he'll take a high slider for a strike. So a lot of high pitches by Harbormouth in this ball game. An inside fastball off the plate. 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. That's a ground ball. And that's not going to get through. That'll end the top of the fourth inning. Let's go to the bottom of the fourth. Nemesis with a 3-1 lead. Can the Moose come back? Can Rockman hold things in place for his offense? Let's see. He's off to a good start here. Ground ball to first base. One gone. Baker does it himself. Here's Javi Yater. That's another high drive left center. Take a good look. You will not see it for long. That is gone. 7th home run of the season. 21st RBI by Yater. However it's pronounced. Doesn't matter. It's 4-1 Nemesis in the bottom of the fourth. Here comes the slider. Down and away. And that's a ground ball to short. Crisp has got it. A bit of a weak throw. A little one-hopper, but there are 2 gone here in the bottom of the fourth. He was anticipating that, but couldn't square it up, and he gets under it, flies it to right, ends the bottom of the fourth. Here we go, top of the fifth. Jeffrey Rockman at the dish. Let's see if he can get on base with a single, or maybe even a walk. It's going to be a little bit harder to get that walk, though. 0-2 the count, and he'll pop it up to short left field. Who wants it? It's the shortstop, Jack Sports. And there are 2 more outs left in this inning. The 1-1 is a slider in there for a strike. That's a high pitch for a ball. Now it's 2-1. It's 3-1 count by the reliever coming in. Lucy Finnegan's kicks things off with a walk. So Harbormouth got an out, and he was pulled early due to many pitches. Yeah, I brought the Eagle down just a little bit more. I guess you could consider this kind of cheating in a sense. But from what I remember, I just wasn't hitting the ball that well that day. So I was, fiddling around with the Eagle a little bit. That's a base hit to left. So the Eagle change kind of helps there in that regard. Quaker with a single. Runners on first and second with 1 out. Here comes Dingers. Finnegan's trying to stop the floodgates before they open up here. He's doing a good job here. 0-2 ahead of the count to Dingers. 0-2, here we go. That's a ground ball. That's going to end the inning. Double play ball. He does a good job. And it looks like not Quakers. It looks like Dingers is not doing so hot. What's going on? Is he alright? He's not very fit. Looks like he was hurt on that play. And it looks like he's going to be pulled. It might have to be a bit of a defensive shift. Not only will he be taken out of the game, but it looks like someone's going to have to shift over to another spot of the infield.
Now in the game, number 39.
Time hold!
First pitch is hit the other way and through the infield for a leadoff single to kick off the bottom of the 5th inning. Lucy Finnegan's the pitcher. She's red hot at the dish. Hits a ground ball to the pitcher, but she's gone. She does move the runner up to second base. One out, that brings up Jackie Slam. The 0-1 is a changeup in off the plate for a ball. Here comes a slider. That's inside, in there for a strike, and it's now 1-2. Misses with the fastball, but Slam chases anyway. Fouls it off to right. It's gonna happen here. 1-2. Ground ball up the middle, but Rockman's there. 2 gone. Ito Moonshada. What's he gonna do here? 2 gone and a runner at second. He'll pop it up to Chris to end the bottom of the 5th inning. So the Moose are down a batter, it seems. It looks like they had to make a change. Here comes Hieronymus Jackson at the dish. 0-1. Takes a slider in off the plate. Well, up off the plate for a ball. That's in on the plate for a strike. Now it's 1-2. And Jackson continues to get under high pitches. He pops up in foul territory, and there's one gone here in the top of the 6th inning. Here's Irene Fast. No hits today for her so far. The 0-1, that's a slider in there for a strike. So Finnegan's looking ahead again. To her advantage, gets Irene the chase there. That's a drive to right field. Is that gonna go? Yes, it will. Swinging a drive. 26th home run of the season, 60th RBI for Fast. So she's tied with Jackson in both categories. The lead is cut in half. Now it's now 4-2. Nemesis here in the 6th inning. Here's Bubbles. He'll line it to short. Little ground ball. 2 gone in the 6th inning. Here's Winston Draper. 0 for 2. Takes a slider right down the middle for a strike. Takes a fastball up and in for strike 2. And that's a base hit up the middle. So the inning continues. The Moose have a runner on base. Whooping the blast, and we have a tie game. What is Nixon gonna do here? Go out in the 6th. That's a strike on the outside corner. Finnegan's looking ahead again, but this time she misses off the plate. Evens the count 1-1. Misses again. Ball 2 on the slider. Swinging a drive. Pedro Nixon, center field. Does this have a chance? It does not. Dies before it can even get to the warning track. Jackie Slam is there to end the top of the 6th. That's a ground ball foul to kick off the bottom of the 6th inning. First pitch swinging is Jack Sports. Here comes the 0-1. That's a deep drive, but it's foul. Here comes the 0-2. Slider off the plate. Ball 1. Bachman trying to put him away with the changeup, and he misses down and off the plate for ball 2. Here comes the fastball. In there for the called strike 3. 98 up and away on the corner. Does it again. 98 on the black. Strike 1. Here comes the slider. That's fouled off the other way. Ahead again. It's 0-2 to mashed taters. Here comes the 0-2. 2-seamer in, and that's going to go to the gap, and it's going to one-hop the wall. Well, it's going to roll to the wall, but it's a single for mashed taters. 1-out single, and that brings up Javier. Still working on it. Here's the 0-1. Slider in and off the plate. 1-1. Here comes another slider. Doesn't chase this time. It's now 2-1. Here comes the fastball down and away. Strike 2, 97. The 2-2. Hit into shallow right center field. On it is Jackson. He'll catch it for the 2nd out. He'll throw the 2nd. The whole runner. Here's Javier Portier, who's absolutely jacked. He hit a home run earlier in the ball game. Looking to hit another dinger. Falling behind 0-1. Slider down. He'll foul off another pitch, and it's 0-2. It's been the theme this inning for Rockman. Ahead of everyone. Slider off the plate for a ball. Here comes the changeup. Doesn't chase it. Evens the count. It's 2-2. Here comes the 2-2. Changeup down and away. Ball 3. Full count. Runners on the move. 2-seamer on the corner. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch on 91 on the black, and we're going to the 7th. Rockman still in the ball game. He's not going to be subbed out or pitch hit for, or maybe he will. Here comes who did I sub in for this game? My memory's really shot. Stallion Jackson comes in. 0-1 count. He's already fallen behind by Finnegan's. Here comes the 0-2, and he winds up right back to Finnegan's. So pretty wasted pinch hit at bat there. 1 gone here in the 7th. Slider up and away, but way off the plate for a ball. That's another slider. This one hits the corner. 1-1. High fastball. 2-1. Finnegan's has really had to work for it. 35 pitches already. That's a pitch to the gap. That might, it's not going to clear the fence, but it'll hit the wall. It's a 1-out double for Nacho Crisp. That brings up Quaker with a runner in scoring position. He's been great with runners on base all season long. But can he drive home Crisp? Let's find out. 1-0. That's a swing and a drive. That might go to the... it's not going to go anywhere. It's going to be caught in left field for the 2nd out. That will bring up Wiggles Freeman, who subbed in for Rip Dingers. Dingers is injured. So Freeman coming in as a replacement. And he's taking over at third base. He's already fallen behind here. 0-2. That's a base hit off the diving stop. Crisp is coming home. And Freeman is caught in between the bases. The 7th inning ends. We're going to the bottom of the 7th inning. Tolbert's coming in relief for Rockman. So Rockman cannot get the win. He can only get the loss. He's still on the hook. Can the Moose bullpen hold things up and their offense rally? Gotta have to stick around and find out. Here's the 0-2 by Tolbert. Inside 94 fastball. Here comes the slider on 1 and 2. Swing and a miss. Way out in front. And the mojo is going down. Down, down, down. 1 gone here in the bottom of the 7th. Stacy Staples, the catcher, takes a strike for strike 1. Slider down the middle, but down. 0-2. She fouls that pitch off. Here it comes. Slider in. And this one's gonna go down the right field line. But fast is fast enough to keep it from getting past her. Runner on first. Runner at first with 1 out. That's a base hit. No. It's a diving stop by Draper. And he gets the out at first. 2 gone. Here's Jackie Slam. First pitch, curveball down off the plate, but this one is going to... Nope, it won't be caught by Jackson. It was a good effort, though, and the runner will score. From second to home, it's 5-3 Nemesis. RBI single for Slam. Inning continues here in the 7th. So Tolbert failing to hold the score at where it was. It was 4-3. Now there's a bit more of a deficit for the Moose as we head to the top of the 8th inning. Jackson has been the guy all season. If it hasn't been Dingers, if it hasn't been Quaker, what can he do here? Moose are trying to ignite a rally. Jackson off to a good start, 3-1 count in his favor. He'll take ball 4. Speed at the bases with nobody out. So a leadoff walk. What's going to happen here? Here comes Irene Fast. More speed. And speaking of speed, a stolen base by Jackson. He'll take second. Will he take third? He'll stay put here. Inside fastball. It's 0-2. That's a swing and a drive. Right center field. Does this have a chance? No, but it hits the wall. That'll drive home Jackson. It's a leadoff. Not a leadoff double, but it's an RBI double with nobody out. 5-4 Nemesis. The pressure high. Swing and a drive. Center field. This is going to bring Slam to the track, and this is going to move fast to third. So a big opportunity to sacrifice a run here with 1 out. Here comes Winston Draper. What's going to happen? First pitch is way off the plate for a ball. High curveball. Takes a strike. 87 up and in with the fastball. 87 again. This one up and again. It's another strike. 1-2. Draper fouls it off. 1-2. In and off the plate, 84. That's a high fly ball to left field. Will that drive home fast? Let's see. She's going for it. They go to the cutoff man. They're not even going to try. Way too fast, and we got a tie game here in the top of the 8th inning. Here comes Pedro Nixon to try to keep the rally going here with 2 outs in the 8th inning. Line drive off the diving stop from the third baseman. And it continues, so an infield single. The Moose are going to go to the bench and bring up Fred Bobbitt. They're going to bring up Fred Bobbitt with 2 gone and a runner at first. The pressure is extreme. Pressure mounting for the Nemesis bullpen. Not a very good bullpen. Moose trying to capitalize. 1-2. Fouled off the other way. And Walkman does not walk Bobbitt. Instead, he gets on the ground now and end the top of the 8th inning. So, I have to go to the bullpen again, and I pick out Moonstar, or Munster. Let's go with Munster. Elaine Munster. Elaine Munstar. Let's go with that. Elaine Munstar in relief for the Moose here in the bottom of the 8th inning. The 1-2 count, curveball for 1-2, and that's hit to right field, and Fast is there for the first out of the inning. Here's mashed taters. Is he gonna mash a big tater here? Nope. Weak chopper to first, and there are 2 gone. Here comes Javi Yato. Sorry, here comes Javi. Yes, I did go with Yato. My bad. Javi Yato, weak ground ball to third, but a good diving stop by Freeman to end the 8th inning. Let's go to the 9th. Pressure high. What's going to happen here? 1 run can change the whole fabric of the game. It can lead to a win for the Moose, or it could lead to a loss if they give one up to Nemesis. It's a 3-0 count and a fastball away in for strike 1. That's off the plate for ball 4. So good way to kick off the inning for the Moose. They put a runner at first with nobody out, and that's a strike right down the middle. I don't know what I was waiting for. Perry Quaker takes a pitch upstairs off the plate. 0-1. The 1-1 is popped up. That should be the first out of the inning, and it is. Here comes Wiggles Freeman. Can he wiggle his way on base here? Let's see what happens. That's a high curveball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. That's a high fastball. 90 on the black, up and away. 1-1. Another fastball on the black. It's 1-2. What's going to happen here? 1-2. He's going to chase. And that's a little Texas leaguer that's going to move Crisp to second. Freeman on with a single. First and second and 1 out. Here comes the man of the game, Hieronymus Jackson. A home run, a double, and a walk. Trying to pad his stat line here and put the Moose on the board. It's 1-1. Babbitt Walkman. Head of the count here, 1-2. What's going to happen here? 1-2. Another foul ball. Pressure mounting. 1-2. That's a swing and a drive. Left center field. And this one is going to get off the wall. It's an RBI double. Freeman's going to go for it. And Jackson's going to be caught out at second base. But he gets a 2-run double. And the Moose have come all the way back to make it a 7-5 lead. That's a swing and a drive. Right center field. Looking up at the wall. Taking in the scenery. Nope, that's not gone. It's off the wall. But Fast has a triple with 2 gone. Could have been an RBI triple had Jackson stayed put at second. But still, triple for Fast. And a runner in scoring position for Bubbles Garcia. That's a drive to left center. They played him deep though. And they get the out to end the inning. So it's going to come down to Charlie Best. Can he get it done? Bottom of the 9th inning. This is a tough lineup in the Nemesis. That's a foul ball. So a 0-1 pitch to kick off the bottom of the 9th. Now the count is even 1-1. Here comes a high pitch. Strike 2. 95. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Fouled off. Jammed him inside. Trying to jam him again. Another 2-seamer at 1-2. Now it's 2-2. Here comes the changeup. Down and in. Swing and a drive to right. This is gonna go. And it's gone. So a leadoff home run to kick off the 9th inning. Hartier's second home run of the game. He will not be denied. And it's now 7-6 Moose. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate. 92 for a ball. So Best loses a little bit of his mojo and a little bit of his velocity. But can he hold on to the victory? Let's go. It's a 1-2 count now. To log freely. Here comes the 0-2. Popped up. Good way to bounce back from a leadoff dinger. One gone here in the 9th. Here comes the changeup to kick off the at-bat. 0-1 to Staples. Here comes the 0-1. Curveball strike 2. What's Best gonna do now? 0-2. Up and in. Fouled off. Staples stays alive. Here comes the 0-2. Trying to go down and in with the changeup. Misses for a ball. 1-2. Here comes the curveball at 1-2. Down and off the plate in the dirt. Here comes another. Ooh, not a changeup. Fastball up and away at 2-2. And that is going to be the second out. Ground ball to first base. Quaker's got it. Here comes the pitch hitter. Chill Dangerfield. He'll foul it off. First pitch. He's aggressive. Here's another changeup here at 0-1. Down and away. Up the middle and through. So a 2-out single. And the threat remains for the Nemesis. Trying to walk it off here in the 9th. Or at least tie the ball game. First pitch curveball, down and in the dirt for a ball. Change up, down and away, swing and a miss, strike one. It's 1-1, trying to go in with the fastball. No one's chasing, slam ahead of the count now, 2-1. Charlie Best hits tries to hit the corner, just misses the black. It is 3-1 to Jackie Slam. Here comes the curveball, fouled off. 3-2, the runner's on the move. Pressure high, 3-2, fouled off. But she got a good chunk of it though. Another 3-2, runner again on the move. Ground ball through the hole in the left side of the infield. That's another base hit. And the threat continues to mount for the Moose. We're gonna go to DeGuane here to get the final out. Righty against righty with runners on base and a runner in scoring position. So a single could tie it. That's a foul ball. 94 off the black. Up and away we go, and that's a weak ground ball. Oh, that will not be fielded properly by Draper, and the bases are juiced with 2 gone and a 1-run lead in the bottom of the 9th. Swing and a miss, up and away, strike 1. Shaka Sports, their best hitter. Can he get it done? Oh, off the glove! And the ball game is over. What a play to end it. Bases loaded threat, and the Moose get it done on the luckiest of plays. A ground ball diving stop by Freeman missed, and it went right to Nacho Crisp, and he fielded it properly. A hard throw to first, and the ball game is over. 7-6 go the Moose, and they have moved up to 40 wins on the season. Now 40-3, the win goes to Munster. Elaine Munster, the save goes to DeGuane. Big ball game for Anonymous Jackson, keeping them in there. I get some more season points. Just moving on up in the leaderboards there. So again, we are 40-3 now. Big win on the road against a really tough offense in the Nemesis. But I prevailed and I won. So 40-3 now and a 304 run differential. Again, there's just no way my team is going to be moved from the top spot in the entire league, regardless of the conference. So we're definitely going to be the 1 seed. That's without a doubt. Some teams are still battling for it. Grapplers and the Platypi are looking for that 1 seed in the Mega Conference in the Epic Division. So next game will be game number 44. We got 5 more games left. We're going to be taking on the Grapplers next. Hope you guys stay tuned for that one. Otherwise, that's pretty much going to do it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is a look at the schedule. But again, I hope you guys enjoy it. Raul Strikes is coming up for the next game on the road against the Grapplers. This is Jay Mutt signing off. Stay tuned for the next game. Hope to catch you guys on the flip side. Take it easy and have a good one.